on the inhale, let's practice yogic breath. On the inhale, your stomach and your diaphragm extend. And on the exhale, they contract. Diaphragm contracts. On the inhale, your diaphragm extends. A big balloon is opening up. On the exhale, it contracts. And I want you to continue that cycle of breath, really deeply breathing in. On the inhale, it's extending. On the exhale, it's contracting. And we call on all of the guidance of the highest truth and compassion to enter into this space now. We call on all of the energy of all of the teachers who have come before us. Thich Nhat Hanh, Deepak Chopra, Oprah Winfrey. Last night in this room celebrating His Holiness, the Dalai Lama. And we hold the energy of this room that is blessed with the expression of light that these people have left. We hold the energy of this room with all the energy of the divine entities in love that is entering into this space to hold us and protect us and guide us and wake us up to our highest truth and our highest potential tonight. We came together to experience miraculous moments, to accept and awaken the place within us, the subtle voice within us, the highest self within us that knows that miracles are natural. The space within us that knows that we are love. The space within us that knows that we have the infinite capacity to be and do all that we are here to bring forth. The space of limitlessness. The space of peace. We ask now that we can clear this space, and we invite in our beautiful guide, Archangel Michael. If you don't believe in angels, just envision a vacuum over your head. And Archangel Michael places this beautiful dustbuster over the top of your crown and begins to press the power button, suctioning up all that you have been holding, clearing you from your toes to your calves, to your shins, to your knees, to your thighs, to your butt, to your pelvis, to your stomach, to your chest, to your arms, to your fingertips, all the way up to your throat, your face, your crown, releasing you. On the inhale, just breathe all that crazy muck up, and then on the exhale, let it loose. It's just going out through your crown. It's being released now, and we ask that it be recycled, transformed, and transmuted. It's leaving the space. It is in the ether. It's being cleared. You have a deep breath in and pull it all the way up from your toes, all the way up to your crown, and on the exhale, let it loose. Feel that transformation. Feel that lifting. And let's do it again because we need it. Let's pick it up from the toes all the way up, breathing it in. And on the exhale, let it loose. And that vacuum is continuing to cycle, clearing you, lifting off of you all the tension, all the stress, all the chaos, all the gossip, all the fear, all the resistance to love. Take a deep breath in. And one last let it go. Archangel Michael turns off the vacuum, and we see him fly away. We say thank you. Thank you for always being with us. Thank you for always protecting us. Thank you for always holding us. Thank you for being there to clear us whenever we're in doubt, whenever we feel attacked, whenever we feel disconnected.
Okay, so I love doing those. Gabby Bernstein has a bunch. Hang on, I'm gonna try and figure out a better place for my computer. She has a bunch of videos like that, and there's different meditations and also just like prayer sessions that she does or whatever, to just like release bad juju. So regardless of what you believe in, it is so good to get in a clear headspace before we jump on these trainings, or even just for me, like pouring into you guys. We always say, you want to have a full cup. So as you're going for this diamond promotion, you guys, I just really want you to focus on releasing those self-limiting beliefs, getting rid of all the gunk in your mind that's telling you that you can't do this. Because when you come into these trainings and you work your business with an open mind and an open heart, that's when you're going to receive all of the abundance, both in your business and your personal life. So number one, I know that I sent you guys that Shay Knox video to watch on how to go diamond, earn that $15,000 bonus. And I want you to drop a 1 in the chat if you did watch that and you took notes of some of your aha moments. I just want to make sure that you guys have seen it. If not, it's okay, totally okay to be honest too. There's still time to watch it. So no worries there. Just want to get a general consensus. So I wanted to share some of the things that I did to go diamond, what I did to go double, and kind of what I'm working on now to go triple. But outside of just the specifics, you guys, this really, I just want to reiterate, is such a mindset shift. Whether it's Ruby, whether it's diamond, whether it's presidential, it's all up here. This business, we hear it all the time, is 80% mindset, 20% work. Okay, so as long as your mind is right, the things that you need and the people that you need are going to come into your business. So to start, I talk a lot just about what I do on a daily basis, and it's going to be the same, you guys, whether you're listening to me or another top leader, regardless of who you're listening to, you're going to hear the same stuff. Self-development, posting on your stories, going live, growing your network, following up, all the things. I think that, that's saved for another date if you need like specific training on exactly how to work this business, but we're all on here because we want to go diamond. So even if you don't know what you're doing, take the tools that we give you today and just run with them. Ignorance is on fire, like supersedes anything else. Okay. So don't feel like you need to know everything to do this, but at the same time, if you do know those daily 6-list tasks, then this is just going to be even simpler for you. So what I specifically remember doing to go Ruby and even to go diamond, and they mentioned it on the Cheyenne Knox Zoom also, but it reminded me again of how important it is to have good conversations when they're hot. Meaning sometimes like we will let messages go for a day or two, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. If you forget about it or whatever, I hope that you're not forgetting about anyone in your inbox. But I'm not going to say that Facebook hasn't shown me all my messages, and maybe I didn't scroll down far enough and I've missed somebody's message. That's one thing. But letting messages go for that long really does let the conversation die out. Like statistically, you're more likely to sign someone if you're having that conversation right there. So don't feel like you need to reply within 15 minutes, but try to get back to them within an hour or two if you can. Again, everyone knows that you're human or whatever, but they just reiterated having conversations when the fire's hot. So like she was specifically talking about how she stayed up late one night because she was talking to a girl at 10 a.m. and she doesn't like to go to bed with any conversation still going. So sacrifice the time, sacrifice the fact that you're going to be tired the next day to make sure that your messages get done, because you could sign that person right on the spot. So I want to be better about that. I need to sacrifice more of my sleep. I was really, really good about it when I was like had a newborn, because I had all this adrenaline, but now like she just literally wears the life out of me. And like, I literally am so tired, you guys, that when I put her to bed, I'll like fall asleep on the floor because I'm so exhausted. So it's no excuse. I need to be better about just like taking a keto energy or drinking a second cup of coffee or whatever. Like, as I'm pushing for triple, I'm just realizing that I need to make certain sacrifices to get things done. So I know I'm kind of all over the board right now, but I just am like looking at my notes and just want to touch on like certain random things that stood out to me. This isn't going to be like a super organized training or anything. I just want to give you guys like some tips and tricks. So staying consistent in your 6-list. The thing that Jackie was saying on a video that I was watching this morning too, was she was talking about like what's working right now for her. And she was talking about, you get paid on 2 things, you guys. This is our only job. We are not paid to post on social media. We're not paid to grow our network. We are paid to put people in the system, either as a loyal customer or as a distributor. You're never going to stop doing those things regardless of what rank you're at. And she was doing this push with her team, which I think would be really fun to do with you guys. I've done something similar in the past, but she basically just gets everybody like in a chat, or like we could do it on the 2020 push page, and just get everybody excited. Like there would be a coaching call and like maybe a prize or something at the end of the month for those who, I don't know, we would figure out like the logistics of who won or whatever. But basically it's just like cheering each other on and showing each other how to get those enrollments, which I think would be really beneficial, like specific like screenshots. Like I want to start giving you guys step by step, like this was how I signed my last customer. It was from a follow-up and this is what I said. Or like, I don't know, drop a 1 in the chat if that would be beneficial for you, for me to like legitimately break down my entire conversation with that person, start to finish in screenshots. Obviously I would cross out their name or whatever, but perfect. I'm seeing 1, so this is good. Okay, I'm gonna make note of that really quick. I think that would be fun. I've done something similar, like I said, like that in the past, but I haven't really, like, I'll usually go live and like show you guys how I signed them, but I just think that like having them there, and so that you can go tag your newbies in too, maybe I'll create like an album or something for it. Okay, and then she was talking about how she's getting loyal customers, because when you're going for diamond, you guys, obviously distributors are so important. Distributors bring volume. Like you want to be focusing on both all the time. I personally don't separate like, okay, the first half of the month I'm pushing for distributors, the second half of the month I'm pushing for loyal customers. I used to do that, but then I was so focused on my enrollments and wasn't focused on the work that I stopped focusing on one or the other, and I was focusing on one and the other, if that makes sense. So HAPs are so huge, you guys. If HAPs aren't working for you, there's 2 things that I suggest. Number 1, message me, because it's probably something that you're sending that either sounds too spammy or the wording isn't working. It's obviously not attracting anyone. So maybe we just need to tweak that. That's a really easy fix, okay? Or 2, you're not doing enough of them. If you are only getting 1 or 2 HAPs up a day, chances are they're probably not going to work for you. If you get 10 up a day, you're 10 times more likely to have those work for you. What happened if you got 20 or 30? You know what I'm saying? So I think that we're just playing a little bit too small on HAPs. We still have our $50 cash giveaway. I haven't picked a winner for that yet, so we're just gonna roll it right into February. Our $50 giveaway cash. So you guys can still enter people in that. Put up a post on your page that says, everybody needs money, $50 cash drawing this month, who wants it? Or whatever, turn that into a HAP. I'm also going back through all the people that put HAPs up for me like a couple months ago and just messaging them again and being like, hey girl, I know that you entered into my giveaway in December. I just wanted to reach out again. We're doing a $50 cash prize giveaway this month. Do you want to be entered? 9 times out of 10, they're going to say yes, and they're going to enter again. The thing is too, you guys, if they're saying yes again, make sure you are talking to them about the opportunity. They're already doing what it takes to be successful in this business. They're putting up a post for you. They're doing what we do every day, right? So be like, hey, thank you so much for putting that up for me. I just have to ask, because you're literally doing what I get paid to do. Would you ever consider looking into this company, or would you by chance be interested in hearing more about what I do? Or have you seen what I do? Most of the time they're going to be like, no, I've never seen it, or yes, I would love more info. And then you can jump right into distributor conversation. And especially right now with these discount codes and the bonuses, we should be putting this on blast. Every single person that we talk to should either be about these products or about this opportunity. Like, we would be selfish to keep it from them. So just keep that in mind. The other thing that she was saying based off of HAPs that she's doing that I want to start implementing is anyone who puts up a coffee HAP for you, you can turn into sample cells too. So like, for example, if somebody put up, like I've had potential distributors even put up HAPs for me in the past or whatever, and that's how I got them into a potential distributor, but maybe they're not ready to join the business yet, or a lot of people like to try the products first. So you can say, hey girl, I know that you've put up a couple posts for me and you've been dying to try the products. I'm willing to give you a $5 off VIP code or whatever. You can word it however you want, play on words. Make them feel special and be like, I would love to extend this $5 discount to you to be able to give you 3 of my new Skinny Brew coffee samples for only $15 instead of $20, and then give a little blurb about what it does. Like, talk about the nootropics, talk about that it's, you know, a black coffee, because a lot of people think that it's just our keto coffee, right? So make sure that they know that it's a black coffee that they can doctor up however they want. I have a blurb on all of this, you guys, that I will put in the 2020 push. So don't worry about the scripts. We'll work on those together. But these are the things that I want to start implementing. So when I was going Ruby, I was replying to people right away. Like I said, I know that this training is like all over the board. So thank God I'm recording this and you can go back because I'm just like all over the place today. But going Ruby, it's the same things going Ruby that you're going to use to go Emerald, and you're going to use to go Diamond, and that you're going to use to go to every single rank. Every single person in this business does the same thing every single day. They just didn't give up, and they're doing it longer and more consistently. So as long as we don't give up and we do our business consistently, we will all be at the top of this company, okay? Anyways, going Ruby, your 6 list. Just do those things every single day, y'all. It's that simple. Stop overcomplicating it. Stop thinking too much about what your post needs to look like and just get it up. Like, don't make it harder than it is. So I was doing that. I was replying to conversations right away. The amount of self-development that I was listening to, you guys, was disgusting. Like, there was no TV anymore except for like an hour at night when I wanted to be like a regular human. I was so invested in my why and why I wanted this to work and why this had to work for my family that I didn't care what I sacrificed. I didn't go out with my friends as much. I didn't do things as often. I didn't go spend money in places that maybe I wanted to, because I knew that if I just put my head down for a year, that's what I told myself, put my head down for a year, give myself the time to make this work and just see what happens. Just see. Like, what if I gave this my all for a year? And you guys, I went double diamond. Like, what if it took you a year to make $5,000 a month, working your ass off for a year, even if you didn't see results till the 11th month would be worth it? No? Like, drop a 2 if that would be worth it for you. Even if it took 4 years to work 2 to 4 hours a day on your phone and be making $5,000+ a month, we would be silly to think that that wouldn't be worth it. So my point is, you guys, keep it simple. Do not overthink this. I'm going to play a clip here in a second from Jackie Deering that just completely shook me. I think we need to watch it again. And I've just been hearing so much about it's just you holding yourself back. It's just you holding yourself back. And I'm going to be honest, I've been pushing for triple for 4 months now. And that, I don't say that as a bad thing, but I know that you guys might be pushing for Ruby for 4 months and you feel discouraged, or maybe you're brand new and you're like, oh, I haven't gotten my loyal customers yet. You guys, that mindset that I just showed you is exactly why you're not enrolling. That is exactly why you're not promoting. If you look for problems, you will find them every single time. So when I was thinking about what I was thinking about when I was going Ruby, and it was, everybody needs this business. Everybody wants to lose weight or look better or feel better. Everybody wants to have more financial freedom. Everybody wants more freedom of time. When you start looking for the solution and you start focusing on the things that you're able to help people with, and you start working on being the best version of you every single day, the paycheck follows. Like, it's not about, and I say this all the time, but it's not about the enrollments. It's not about the distributors. It's not about the people that you need to bring in. It is all about your mind. What are you telling yourself? What are you preaching? Are you saying you're attracting hardworking people? You guys, I enrolled 50 distributors in 1 month, December of last year. And you know why? I was literally thinking about this because I was writing down all the things of what I was doing to go Ruby, what I did to go Emerald. Like, I just have been taking a, I don't know, internal poll of what I did. And I was writing down every single day what my perfect distributor looked like. I have an entire journal of every day. They are enrolling thousands of BV per week. They are so motivated and driven that they don't even need me. They're so proactive that they're watching YouTube videos all day long learning how to work this business. They are so solution minded that when they have a problem and come to me, they've already come up with a solution and just want my reassurance that that's the way that they should go. They are so hungry and driven and have their why written everywhere that they are like a perfect leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does your perfect distributor look like? If you don't know, that's the first thing I suggest working on. Uh-oh. Got a phone call. That's the first thing that I would suggest doing is like write down what your perfect distributor looks like, and then write down every single day that you're attracting those people in your business. I was preaching and writing in my journal every single day saying, I am a money magnet. I attract hardworking people. I am a diamond leader. Like even when I was a ruby, I was writing down, I am a diamond leader. I will be black diamond. Like all of these different things. And I let my emotions get in the way of myself sometimes. And I think for everyone, we are our biggest obstacle. That little voice, we have two voices in our head, the negative one and the positive one. And for so long, my negative voice was stronger. And when I started this business and I was so excited, my positive voice was so loud while I was going Ruby. I was so fired up, that ignorance on fire. And then as I started declining, these self-limiting beliefs started to creep in. And that's where self-development comes in and just growing as a leader and as a person. And that's when we lean on each other. But you guys, it is so, I cannot preach enough how much it is literally all in your head. Okay, too much rambling. What else? Oh, the other thing I want to be better about is messaging anyone who interacts on my posts. So this is something else I did when I was going Ruby and when I went Diamond that I don't know why I have this like ebbs and flows of when I do it and when I don't. So this is something I'm going to be doing better of, not trying, because trying is like the worst word to say. I will be better at doing this, where when people interact, meaning even if they don't comment, but they're liking your posts, messaging them, building a relationship with them, giving them the opportunity to say yes to this business, right? And then she said something about stopping focused on like, okay, should I send 50 messages a day or should I send 100 messages a day? Should I post 4 times or should I post 6 times? Or like stop worrying so much about the how and just focus on the result. And I don't mean by your enrollments or how quickly you hit your rank. I'm talking how many haps are you getting up a day? How many people are commenting on those haps? Like get statistical about it. How many messages do you need to send out per day to get 5 haps up? How many messages do you need to send out to get 10 people to say yes, that they want more information on this business? So I'm working on every day focusing on how many haps I'm getting up, how many new potentials I'm getting, how much value I'm providing to my team, and how much self-development and self-care I'm doing. Because ultimately, if I'm doing those 4 things and I'm pouring into my business, we're just set up for success. Oh, she was talking about how she went live every single day that she went Diamond, and I thought that that was really huge. I used to go live all the time, not even about business stuff, but just about like a motivational quote I heard or something crazy that happened that day, or like, I don't know, the success that my team was having, just about random stuff. But I was going live like literally every other day. So I need to jump back on that train. And then she said something too, like, you're either all or nothing, and it's just a decision that you have to make. If you have not taken quitting off the table yet, that's why you're not going Diamond. That's why you're not going Ruby. You have to know in your heart that your why is so strong that there is nothing that would take you down in this business, because over hell or high water, you will achieve your goal. So if your Diamond is your goal, over hell or high water, you're going Diamond. And I look back at when I went Ruby, the month that I went Ruby, the month that I promoted every single time, and I made a decision. I didn't work based off of my emotions. You know why I haven't promoted the last 4 months? Because I've been working off my emotions. It doesn't matter if you feel like shit, do it anyways. Do it anyways, because it will always, always, always be worth it. And that was just such an eye-opener and reminder for me, especially, and you guys will see this as you're in the business for years. Like, this is my 2nd year in the business. And so it really is such a, you do need reminders all the time. So if you've heard this before, oh my God, how cute. If you've heard this before, I'm sorry for repeating it, but just like, That was so huge. Make the decision that this is going to work for you and this is it for your family. Make the decision that you're going diamond. Get your freaking chart out. Look at how much volume you need to pull in every day with your team, and let's just get it done. Like, period. The last thing that I want to end on is she said, in this, actually it was not Jackie, but it was another girl in the Cheyenne Knox training. I wish I could remember her name. But she said, who told you it wasn't normal to go diamond in 2 weeks? She went diamond in 2 weeks, y'all. Who told you that wasn't normal? Who told you you couldn't go diamond in 30 days? You guys, Cheyenne Knox went triple diamond and hadn't enrolled anything until the 10th of the month. And in the last week, her team pulled in something like 10,000 in volume. Like, the things that you can accomplish, here's another perfect example for me. When I was going double, we were over 6,000 away 4 days before the end of the month, and we pulled it off. 4 days, we pulled in over 6,000 in volume. There is absolutely nothing that this team can't do. There's absolutely nothing that you can't do, even if no one on your downline is not working. It doesn't matter. I don't know who told you, but I'm telling you that you can. And I'm telling myself that there's no reason that this team cannot go triple by the end of next month and earn these bonuses. There's no reason. Okay, let's watch this little clip.
Hope y'all are taking notes, guys, because your mind is literally going to be blown by the time you get off this Zoom tonight. But something I have always seen about Brittany is when she makes a decision and she shouts out that promotion, you bet your butt it's getting done. And I love that she shared those tips with y'all. So one of our girls couldn't get on because it's maxed out, so we're going to go to the next person. Hopefully she can get on at the end. But Jackie Deering, I'm going to unmute you here so that you can share your story and your best tips to go diamond.
Hey, okay, thank you so much for having me on, you guys. I'll keep this I'm just going to talk as much as I can in the next 7 minutes. Actually, I'm going to take my jacket off because I'm going to get hot. So, my name is Jackie. I'm a presidential with It Works, you guys. I've been in for 3 years, and I'm just going to back it up a little bit. 3 years ago, I was literally feeling how a lot of you guys probably are feeling right now if you're new. I, was overwhelmed. I had no idea what I was doing. My network was very small. My friends and family were not interested. Literally, my friends told me to not talk to them about this because they just were not interested. And so if you're in this saying, I really do want to go diamond, but I just don't have the network, I need you to hear me loud and clear right now. Just like what Brittany said, if you look for a problem, you will find a problem. If you look for a solution, I promise you will find it. There are 7 billion people in this world, and our company is so up and up that we're actually releasing new products and new markets faster than anybody else out there, which means that your success is at your fingertips. Now, next thing, we build this business on social media, meaning you don't need to rely on your friends and family. And so when you come into this business and you think to yourself, okay, I bet you Cheyenne is working this on Instagram. I know Brittany is. I know I am. I know that they don't have 60,000 friends and family. They're all buying hair and nails. It means they have learned how to do something on social media every single day that brings them these results. Now, if you're sitting there and thinking, I don't know what to do, how do I build this business on social? Put a 1 in the comments if you're sitting, at this point. I don't know what to do on social media to build my business. Let me break it down for you simply. Number 1, we do the same things every single day. Do not overcomplicate this. Do not reinvent the wheel. I promise you that even though all of us build our businesses very differently on all of our YouTube channels, all of us on here, you're going to find training on how to do the things that we do every day in our different little twists of it. You're going to find one of us that relates to you, and you're going to use this stuff and you're going to run. We get paid to put people in the computer, customers and distributors. Meaning, while you're on social media, when I joined this, I was like, okay, my friends and family aren't interested. I know there's 7 billion people out there. What can I do on social media to attract customers and distributors? My first tip for you is going to be consistent. If you are not serious about your business, nobody else is going to be serious about your business. For the first month, I had to post every single day, have many, many conversations where people told me no. I had to reach out to people that told me that I was in a pyramid scheme. You guys, literally, everything that you're going through right now, I can promise you we all went through, but the reason why people aren't successful is because they let those emotions get in their way, or they get lazy, or they get complacent, and they don't see immediate results, they do not continue on. This business requires consistency. And the work that you put in your first month, meaning the posting that you're doing, the reaching out, the messaging, the growing your network, the following up, the self-development, your core 5, you're going to start doing these things and you're not going to see results right away. You have to allow yourself to plant seeds to harvest. The day that you plant the seed is not the day that the tree grows. The last thing that you keep on the tree is the fruit. Like, allow yourself to come into this business. Okay, this is not a joke. This is a business. This is CEO money. This is making more money in a year, more than in a month than you've made in a year if you want to money. But you have to be willing to put that time in when it looks like it's not working, when you self-doubt yourself, when people around are saying, oh my gosh, your first paycheck was only $30 a month and you just worked all month for that. Yes, you have started a business. Okay, it's going to take time. So be consistent in everything that you do. Give yourself the next 90 days to find a daily list for yourself. And I know that we all have these on our YouTubes. We can give you these lists. Give this every day. Do this every day, regardless of what you feel, regardless of the results. We don't do business based on our feelings. We do business based on our why. Meaning, so when you join, ask yourself, why are you here? Literally pull it out of yourself. For me, it was realizing that, okay, if I don't make this work, I'm going to be working 60 hours a week. I'm still going to be in $60,000 worth of debt. Somebody else is going to raise my kid. And if I can just make $500 a month, I'm not going to have to pay for daycare and I'll be home. $500 a month doesn't mean, I'm not going to swear, anything to me. It means, like, it's not that tangible amount, 500 doesn't mean it. What means something is the reason, what it's going to do. So $500 keeps me at home with my phone. My baby. Find your why that is so strong that it makes you cheer up, and that is going to be why you do not give up. Your life is going to be hard regardless if you figure out how to do this business or not. You're going to have sick kids. You're going to have bad days. You're going to fight with your boyfriend. I promise you, if you work through these times based on your goal, not what you're feeling, you will find success. It is not going to happen overnight. Maybe it takes you 6 months to go diamond. What if it took you all year till next conference to go diamond? Didn't Denise Walsh take her a year to go diamond and now she's making like $1 bajillion a year? Like $100,000 a month, diamond. Like, I would do anything for you to make $100,000 a month. Get super focused on what you want. Understand that people that are successful in this business are not tripping and falling on it. It takes very much intention. Meaning, if you have to be intentional with what you do, do not just throw it to the wall and see and look at what sticks. Get a plan out. You want to go diamond? You better have your chart out in front of you. If you don't know what a diamond chart is, you better go learn it. Like, you know what I mean? Don't wait for someone to give this to you. Pretend you have no upline. Get on YouTube. Watch it. Figure it out. Learn it. Look at the people on these Zooms. Write their names down. Go follow them. Find out why they're posting the way they are. Look at their stories. Success leaves clues. Dude, I copied my way to double diamond in 4 months. I copied my way. And that's probably going to piss some people off, but I'm just being honest. Like, I copied my way there. I looked at what everyone else was doing, and I said, if they can do it and get results, why not me? I'm turning around to tell you, why not you? You absolutely deserve this. Do not look at our highlight reel and think, oh, we're just these, no, dude, iceberg effect. There has been blood, sweat, tears that go into this, and you do not see it on Instagram stories. It's hard work. It's consistent work. You're going to doubt yourself. You're going to tell yourself that you're not worthy, but I'm telling you, you are. And all that's going to take for you to get there is to decide, for number one, take quitting off the table. And if quitting is off the table, that means that there's no room to not be successful. Do not dip your toe in the water. People are not going to take you seriously if you dip your toe in the water. Give yourself the grace to build a business where you're not making $1 million your first week. Like, you came here for more. Like, don't be shocked when you have growth. Like, these are growing pains. This is good. Be consistent. Do not give up. Keep the outside crap outside. Don't look left. Don't look at Cheyenne. Don't look at me. Look at us for help, but don't compare. You know what I mean? Like, we can turn around and have our team scorecard tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't know. But all I know is to get to where you want to go, you got to be hungry. You got to be humble. You got to be humble. You also got to work really, really hard, and you got to work when nobody's clapping for you. And it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, okay? It's so hard. Everything is hard. Future hard. Hard for me, going to a job 60 hours a week, looking paycheck to paycheck, never seeing my kid, watching my going to a job that was literally people were dying left and right. You think that working on Instagram is hard because people are going to tell you that you're in it? Like, dude, push those people aside. Just, you got to be stronger than your excuses. You truly do. And if your friends are being crappy, I'm telling you, get new friends. And that's like the real truth. I used to hate people said that, but get new friends. My side friends are not in this business, and they support me very much because I'm doing good for my life. If your friends are crappy, move on from them. You're gonna find a million new friends here. Put your head down, get to work, decide right now. Once you've decided, like for this business, if you want to work, like you brush your teeth. You do it every day. Doesn't matter when. You're gonna sacrifice. You're gonna hurt. You're gonna cry. It's gonna be worth it. People that you see at the top are not people that do not have problems. They're people that just push through it. You can go this way, or you can go this way. And we don't really care which way you go. We want you to come this way with us. But if you go this way, like we're not coming for you. We're going that way. So get in the boat. Get in the car. Let's go. Go to Diamonds. You can do this. And it's not going to feel like it's a walk in the park because you're choosing your heart, and you're choosing a heart that will be so rewarding. And I promise you, if you do not give up, you will be there. Thank you for.
Okay, mic drop. It should work on it'll work on the recording or whatever. So when you watch this on replay, it won't be cutting out. My Wi-Fi might be spotty. But oh my gosh, like Nuff said, you guys, we just need to get to work. We just need to do the things, and we need to stop looking left and right and just do our 6 list. Like, it is that simple. Put people in the system. If you complete your steps of success every single month, you will go to the top of this company, point blank, period. So I love you guys to absolute bits. Thank you so much for giving me the time and coming on here. I really appreciate you guys showing up for this. I love seeing your faces and all the things. So we will be in touch. I want to create that, like, hang on, let me stop the recording.